facility has taken a step in the right direction. Well, I should say Mr. Windy. Because he has done something, or he has planned to do something this year that will actually get us Flee the Facility players excited. Now, earlier, I made the video how Flee gets boring because of there being only 3 updates per year. Well, this year, Mr. Windy has decided to add 7 new maps to the game. Yes, 7 new maps. This will actually get players more excited for the game, with there being a new map coming very often. I don't think there'll be an entire update for it, it's just a new map, but that's still a step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction for Mr. Windy. Now, hopefully, he can make this into like maybe a 4th and maybe 5 updates a year. That would honestly be great, but this is really good. 7 new maps, that's actually insane. Now, I only know what the first one is. I don't know the other 6. It's coming out, I think, mid-March or early March, something like that. It's in March, and it's going to be a nuclear power plant. Which, that would be cool. That would be cool. A nuclear power plant. That actually sounds really nice. And you know how, like, once the library came out, or like even when I wasn't around in Flee when the airport map came out, but like people got bored of the new map once they memorized it in like 2 or 3 months. Not once they memorized it, but once they got like too used to it, they were just like, it became like normal to them. I feel like with there being 7 new maps a year, by the time you're like normal with the map, or like you feel it, it's just a part of the game now, you're going to get a new map by then. Which I really like this. Definitely a good idea from Mr. Windy. He's definitely working more in this game now. Coincidentally, he announced this like a few days after I made my problems with Flea video, which that's kind of hilarious. But yeah, I really like this idea. Him adding 7 new maps. That's insane. I don't know if people are gonna go. Some people might go like crazy over this, but I'm not gonna go crazy over it. But I like this. This is a step in the right direction. Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna. I don't know much about it, but I don't think there's gonna be like a whole update for each one. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. But all I know is that there are going to be 7 new maps coming to the game this year. I'm actually really looking forward to the power plant one, because that one sounds really interesting and cool. And I wonder, with there being way more maps, is the map vote going to change? Like, will there be 5 options to vote from? Like, right now, there's 3 options to vote from. Which I like that with there being 6 maps in the game, that there's 3 options to vote from. That gives like a pretty high chance for it to be decently randomized. But with 7 new maps, you already have 6. You have 13 maps in the game at the end of this year. I wonder if the map vote thing is going to change. It might change to 4, maybe it goes to 5, or it can stay the same at 3. Either way, 7 new maps. That's a great idea. A great step in the right direction for Mr. Windy. I really like it. Now, another thing about Flea is, ever since this got announced, which is like yesterday, today, sometime like that, Flea has gotten a lot more visits I've seen. Like, let's say 5 days to a week ago, I saw I was getting about 12 to 14,000 visits. I just checked today at some point, and there was 22,000 players active. Not visits, sorry. Players active. And like a few days ago, I'd see 12,000, 14,000. Let me check what it is right now. 17,000. I mean, that's still really good compared to earlier. Well, like 22,000? I haven't seen that from Fleet in a long time. Yeah, that's insane. The player's active. Like, I think that's because of this new announcement. Like, people are expecting an update to come with it, so they're really grinding credits. That's what I think. That's why I think there are more visits. Or people just are finally like, okay, there's more updates. Which, yeah, there is 7 new maps coming this year. Which, that's technically an update, right? A new map. That's technically an update. Great idea from Mr. Windy. I love this. 7 new maps. I can't wait to see what the others are. Like, obviously, I only know one of them. But I can't wait to see what the other ones are going to be. But 22,000 visits is insane. And it's been dropping since, but I think that's because of the time. It's not like, oh yeah, we're suddenly gonna stop playing the game after hearing this. Like, no. It's 7 new maps, insane idea. I really like this from Mr. Windy. If you want to see more commentary videos like this, please leave a like. It would really help. And also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'll see you next time.